Good morning, party people. Today is another fucking day for my hair. It looks cute enough. I'll let it do what it's gonna do. I I do think, however, that I'm coming out of my depressive spiral. Getting out of bed wasn't hard this morning or yesterday. There was the usual I don't want to go to work, but beyond that, I felt brighter the last couple days. So it might just be that I'm getting enough sleep, but hopefully it means that I am starting to come out of my depressive bit for a little. I don't know, fingers crossed. Um, Interestingly, yesterday, um, my lunch was way too much for me, which is unusual because it's about the amount I usually make for myself for having lunch. Like the last 2 weeks, I've been eating sandwiches for lunch, so it wasn't that much. But I don't know if it's the fact that I had two heroes for breakfast, and those were really filling because they have, the lamb, the tomatoes, the what you call it, the onion, the yogurt sauce, and then the bread. I also had a pear. So I don't know if all of that was extra filling. Like, I'm not going to discount that possibility, but it could also be that my body is beginning to recover from all the food insecurity I've had. I read a study that said that some soldiers for the war were like World War II, World War One. They couldn't like actually go out to fight, but they were put on a diet of I think like 1,600 calories a day, and so when they came off of that diet, they ate more for a bit, and then their eating habits like gradually dialed back. So I think that's what's happening to me. It happened to me last time I had a job. Took me a couple months of, just consistent food. Um, and it's happening here at this job after a couple months of consistent food, consistent money to get food, that sort of thing. So hopefully this trend will keep up. Um, we will see. Um, I also did some singing yesterday, and I found that it takes some next level breath control to be really good. So I was surprised to find that out, but only kind of a little, because I've always known that singing, you know, if you sing really hard and really loud, it's going to wear you out because it comes from down in your stomach and all that good stuff. Let's see. Other things that I wanted to talk about. Um, I did a spell yesterday because there's a lot of things in my life that I want to influence, and it was a really big spell. I put a lot of energy into it. Um, I don't use a lot of physical or any physical elements really when I do spells. Um, because that's not the kind of practitioner I am, but I put a lot of energy into a really big spell, and hopefully, I don't know when, but hopefully that will come to fruition soon. And, well, it's probably not going to be soon. It's a really big spell. It takes time for those to really get going, but, hopefully hopefully at some point in time before I'm like 50, I'll reach it. Anyway, I'm out of time. I will see you lovely party people later. Adios.